Black again, family. Black again, Truth Hour with General Sara, Suten, Seti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. Y'all know what time it is. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. The official General Sara, Suten, Seti DVDs. That's right. Classic and Jurassic. T-shirts and hoodies for the family, kings and queens. African and Kemetic jewelry, necklace, uh, uh, earrings, finger rings, bracelets, West Africa, East Africa. We got the holistic tonics and remedies, immunity booster, the Holy Black Sea, living bitters, and many more. Check us out. We got home decor for the family, accessories for every room in the house, living room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. We got you, KingSeti.com. Class is now in session. That's right, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. Over 900 video presentations, 2 raw for YouTube. Seti with the master teachers. The Black Woman is God. Freemasonry exposed. When Egypt ruled the earth, Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt, the Olmecs. We got you. Occult science, all debates, all world religions, video, radio interviews, highlights from over 50 cities, ancient civilization, mythology, and Black power, politics, and economics. The complete General Seti website. Get your ass in class. Get over there and join the day. That's right. Seti, keep it popping on Patreon. BBC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live streams. Too hot to handle for YouTube. Too hot to handle for YouTube. We got the Synagogue of Saturn. 7 greatest power couples of ancient Egypt. Just dropped about 25 new, updated it. 25 new lectures up there that you're going to love and enjoy. Going up there, check me out. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages, General Seti, King Seti, Sara, Suten, Seti. Rock the notification bell. Get the videos a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends and comment. Just don't be disrespectful because I will ban your ass. That's right, family. Let's get right back on off into this. The Vicar of Janus. You see, the Vicar of Janus. And so you're looking right there. You know that old wrinkled up, what's his name? Died just about a week back. What's his name? Benedict. You know what I'm saying? Benedict. That motherfucker then went on he then crossed on over into the infirmary. You see, wicked. You understand what I'm saying? At the helm of the, and they was popping little boys at an all-time high. You see what I'm saying? Goddamn priest was knocking them out the park. That's what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Under his watch, and he ain't did nothing. He ain't tried to prosecute a shit. You see what I'm saying? And just swept it under the rug. That's why his old ass went on ahead and checked on out. You understand what I'm saying? And we'll see whatever. If he get to go to heaven, goddamn it, shit, it's a wrap. You see, talking about heaven. Y'all niggas better get out of here with that shit. That's right. So we gonna look at the truth of what it is. See, we getting down to the truth of what it is. You keep thinking about some goddamn Jesus and some Peter, and you understand what I'm saying? It's all type of Roman deed. You got to understand they've never given up the worship of they Roman deities, they Greco-Roman deities. You see, not at all. And so you see one of the when you talk about you got the pontiff Maximus. You see. And so you got to understand that was before the popes, the pontifex. You see, that was before the pope. You got Augustus Caesar was the pontifex Maximus. You see, he was before the pope. So you got to understand that he was the high priest, man, literally the highest bridge maker. You see what I'm saying? The high priest, title for Roman emperors. 63 BC to the 4th century. Pontifex priest, bishop, 3rd century. So you see right there, Pope Leo the Great, Pontifex Maximus, 5th century. You see, and then you got Pope, Roman pontiff. You see, And so you see right there. And so Janus was considered the first pontifex, Maximus. You see, he was the first because he was considered the first king. You see, and so when you knowing that, when you talk about that Janus, hold on, one of his attributes was Lord of Doors. You see, openings, and you see, and so when anytime they get ready to elect that pope, they have what they call the conclave. You see, and you see all of the cardinals. You see, they go into that room, and they close the door, and they even put the rope. They put the rope around the door. You understand? Because they can't come out of there until they goddamn pick a pope. They can't even come out the goddamn room. They got to stay in that motherfucker till they come up with the pope. You see? And so you see that door, they call it the door of Peter. But it ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn Peter. See, it was Janus who was the first, who was the keeper of the keys and gates before Peter. See, and that's why you got to understand the root of that word, pater. You see? Father. See, this is where they get, because, in the Bible, and I'm not back, I'm just saying what it says. It said, don't call no man father except the Father in heaven. So obviously, they ain't going by that. They ain't going by that. They ain't going by that. Goddamn, they got all type of fathers in the Catholic Church. And then the goddamn Pope is the father. He's the father. So they ain't going by that. So what are they going by? You see? And you see down there at the bottom with Janus, they got the roots. They got the cock. You see, and I ain't gonna even get off into that. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. You see? It's a reason for his symbolisms is there. You see? There's some wicked symbolisms there. But he's the key, so he's the first pontiff, because again, Janus is considered to be the first king. You see, he's the king of the Latins. You see, and his and I believe, but Saturn, it was Fanus, who was also considered to be one of those early kings. Fanus is considered to be one of them early kings. Because so you have stories where Janus and Saturn is competing for the being the first of the great kings. You see, you got Janus and you got Saturn, and I know Fanus is Saturn's grandson. You see, so that right there show you if he can have a goat, as a grandson. You see, even Jupiter was, you got stories where Fanus, which is Pan, in the Roman, pantheon, he's called Fanus. And so, they say Jupiter could have been his father or Saturn, but they just show you that the goat is in them. You understand? For them to be able to produce have, and his mother was mortal. And so where did the goat come from? It was in Jupiter. It was in Saturn. They are the damn goat. You see? They are the goat. And so when you talk about doors, you see right here, you see the doors, they in there, and so this is one of the doors. And so this is one of the aspects of Janus. You see, but the door is not just a door here that you see, but you also got the metaphysical door. But as you move through, you move into another section of the church, and in doing, you move in and out. You move into other planes, and each room is symbolic of, a different realm, a different plane. You see what I'm saying? And so the door is not always a physical door, it's also a metaphysical occult door. It could be, and like I say, the pineal is a door. The melanin is the key, depending on what side you're opening from. If you open it from the outside, then solar energy is the key that unlocks the pioneer. If it's from the inner side, then it's the melanin that unlock it, but they all connected. You see, they all connected. And so you see here that the Pontifex Maximus, pagan high priest to Roman Catholic Pope, historically accurate three. And so this deals with a series that was dealing with how that the Roman pontifex, the Caesar was the first pontiff. You see, he was the first, and so Janus he was the first pope. And so when you see the popes today are carrying on something that was before them, they're carrying on the legacy of the Caesars. They're carrying on the legacy of the Caesars. And when I looked at this one, this was Hadrian. I say, now you see him with and so that you see Jesus. Now, when I seen this, I said, wait a minute. But then when I look, but I see, when you look at that one, and then you see Jesus and Saturn. And so you see Saturn as the chief deity. And you see Jesus, and then you look at Hadrian as the pontiff. You see, and then you look at Jesus, and then you see what's really happening here. Ain't nobody playing no games with this shit. You see, they didn't take in this concept of Jesus, but he's just a personification. You know what I'm saying? Of what they was already practicing. They ain't changed shit. They ain't no goddamn. They just using Jesus as the underlay for the overlay. You see what I'm saying? To get you to believe that, we down with you. We down. We ain't gonna, we see that y'all, got something going on, and we gonna latch on to it. We rather take it over. They say if you can't beat it, join it. And so you join it. And then you become that, and then you take it over from within. And so that's all, but again, Serapis, Jesus is Serapis. So it ain't nothing but some great Greco-Roman shit anyway. Just competing deities. And sometimes different factions do compete. So you see again Hadrian there, and we know Hadrian from the Hadrian Wall. He built that wall over there in Britain. He was responsible. If you go over there and supposedly to keep the pagans and the heathens and shit and the barbarians on the other side. And so they got that wall over there, and then that's Hadrian's Wall. You see, he's responsible for that. You see? And so again, now this is Augustus Caesar. I got some clear pictures of him, Augustus Caesar. And so again, I say, damn, soon as I seen it. See, so that's the outfit of the Pontifex Maximus. Pontifex Maximus. And so I'm saying, damn, I'm gonna keep looking at this shit right here. And I say, wait a minute, man. You see this shit coming together. You see it coming together. All the manifestations of this so-called deity that they call Jesus is nothing but a carryover. You understand? Even when we talk about, and I ain't gonna get off into too much of it, because I got some days set up, ahead, where I'm gonna be doing a big series. We're gonna go down through this. But where is that? What was I going? It'll come back to me because oh yeah, I did. Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up. Where is that at? Do I got that? There it is, right there. Bingo. Bring it right on up so I could throw this shit in here right quick. That's just like when you go to the I believe this is the Senate. I'm not for sure. I believe it's the Senate. And you look back there and you see, that's the symbol of the fasces. The fasces. You see what I'm saying? Which is the Roman axe and shit. You see what I'm saying? But they also use, that's Roman. You see, that's Roman back there, but you also see that's what, you're talking about the fascists. You're talking about Mussolini and shit and this, that, and the third. And you see them They also got the fasces. Where that motherfucker at? You see? And so, you know, where is that? Let me get a good one with him in that shit. I got a good one. I don't know where the hell it's at. I know where it's at. Let me hold on. So it really, you know, when you break it down, that's why I keep trying to tell you, it ain't, they still worship that shit. It ain't went nowhere. Just like you call on our ancestors from ancient Egypt. Shit, they call on their ancestral demons from goddamn Rome. Where's that? I had one where it was just so. That's all right if I can't find it right now because I'm doing one on that any damn way. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing one on the American, you know, and they veneration the goat, which is so profound, you know, which is so profound, even in the shit right up in everybody's face. It ain't like they hiding it. The veil is on the mind. It ain't on the damn artifact or the damn. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. I knew I would find it. I knew I would find it. Let me drop it in over here. So you see it right here to the left, all the way to the left, and then you go right in there in the center. You see the motherfucker right there in the center. You see what I'm saying? You see it right there in the center. So you know they still in high veneration. And even that pole with the eagle on it, that's Roman. That's Roman. You see what I'm saying? I got that in. I ain't gonna go looking for it because I'm doing that on a totally different. You understand what I'm saying? Most people ain't gonna even know this shit. It'll fuck them up. That even goddamn Colonel Sanders is the GOAT. If you look at his beard, he the motherfucking GOAT. You see, he's the GOAT. He's paying. You see, motherfucker frying your chicken. That motherfucker to go. You see? And so we in trouble. When you motherfucker, you know, and they know how to, you know, to bring you on in. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker like a deity. That motherfucker Colonel Sanders up there with Santa Claus. Motherfucking Colonel Sanders up there with Santa Claus. Nigga, shit, he's an icon. You understand? All them wicked motherfuckers. You see? And so, when you start, you know, you see right here the pontiffs, you see, you know, and so Janus was the first one that was, you know, in legend minted coins. He was the first one in minted coins. And so, like I said, and so here again showing you one of the, and you can see they got that Persian hat on their head, you know, a Mithras, and you know what I'm saying? You can see they got the gold in there. Now you see right here, you can see Janus, but it's spelled with an I. You see IANV, and it wasn't even you, it was VS. And you see Pater. You see that Janus Pater, Janus' father. He's the father, so that's where that come from. You even see Saturn there. You see both of them. So them is like they chief deities. You see, and you see right there, you see the Pope right there on the door. You see, and you see how much they put into them doors. That's Janus. They ain't got nothing. He's the God of hallways. And you're going to see also in that Vatican, them long hallways. You see the arches. You see, that's also sacred to Janus, the arches. That's why when you go around, this is Janus' arch. You see? And it got 4 doors, it got 4 entrances that lead to the night. This is representative of Janus with the 4 heads. You see? This is because you know he's symbolically, which I'll show in the upcoming videos. He got 2 heads, he got 3 heads, he got 4 heads. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, these is areas of attack. Now I ain't gonna just tell you, oh, he got 4. What does that mean? So I'll show you soon, you know, as we move further and further. And just like I show you right there, if you go up under the goddamn Vatican, God damn it, if you go to that, now that's mausoleum but they got all them mausoleums up under there, man. You understand? When they got rooms that worshiping, these is Rome. This was a Roman village. You see what I'm saying? So they built on right on top of the motherfucker. And then you is where you get the damn you get the image of the damn Lucifer. Let me see if I got him in. There he is right there. You know, there he is right there. Let me see if I can blow that up. Let me see if I can blow that up. Let me see if I can blow that motherfucker up. Now they got that shit down in up under there. You see the motherfucker with the bat wings and shit on a goddamn horse. These motherfuckers are scandalous, man. If you know, and you gonna lead the motherfucker down, and they ain't trying to get the motherfucker up out of there or nothing. They just left the mother. Them Catholics a motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. They just like fucking we riding out with our shit. You know what I'm saying? Got the auditorium with the serpent head and shit over there. They ain't giving two fucks about nothing. And so, that's right up there. That's right up under the goddamn in Mausoleum U. They got him right up under there, And so, like I say, when you look at, inside, you got the art. Now, this is where the key man. I got to show y'all the key man. Here he is. I got more. See, this is the motherfucker that got all the keys. He's the master key man. You see, but when you talk about the key that Janus, see, in order to get to any deity, you got to go through Janus. You see, and so before they invoke any other deity, they have to first give homage to Janus. You see, in order to get to him, because he's the key. He got the keys to the doors. He unlocks the door. And so the key is, he got keys to every deity. You see, he got keys to every deity. You can't even get to the damn deities unless you go through him. You see? And so you have to invoke him first. And so that's what it means by door. These is also spiritual. But, but when we get into it, as we move through here, you're going to see the sinister shit. You see? You're going to see the sinister shit. Wait a minute. I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to just throw you something out there because I ain't going to show you everything. You see? I don't even know if it's on where. You know what? This is the portals. Let me see if I got it on here. I ain't even put it on this one. But I'll throw this one in just to give you. So you understand what I'm saying. You see, there's always some sinister shit. It ain't just no goddamn hallway. And then I got the one where you got some old demon at the end of that motherfucker. You see, in all movies, they're gonna show them hallways. You see, they're going to show them how, and at the end of that motherfucker, going to be some, coming down the ceiling and shit. And at the end, the motherfucker going to have to take off running. You see? And so, but in the righteous aspect, wait a minute. In the righteous aspect, when you say the hall of Ma'at, see, the hallway of Ma'at. See, you had to move down the hallway of Ma'at also. But Anubis is the key bearer. You see, he's the one that opened the gate. You feel me? For you to come into the hall of Ma'at. So there's many, and I'm going to be dealing with that. But that's going to be on Patreon where I'm dealing with the gatekeepers of the occult world. When I be dealing, I'm going to deal with that. You see what I'm saying? In many of those those type of deities that exist throughout, different mythologies. And then you see the door. You see the door too, which, in this is off the shine, and you see in that motherfucker say red rum. You see, red rum. You see, so what type of doors? What's behind the door? So when you're dealing with it, it ain't just, as you thinking in your African sense that this is just something. No, it's not righteous. This is something beyond, very sinister. You see, very, very malevolent. You see, you got to understand, do you want to go? And so when you fucking with these doors, you got to know, and then when you're dealing with the code, you got to know what door you fucking with. You see? And they're just like the Kabbalah. You fucking with demons and shit. You got to know who you calling on. What doors you unlocking, motherfucker? You saying shit. You calling on a motherfucker to unlock the door, but do you really want that door unlocked? You see? This is what this shit, so we got to understand that this is what they not saying. Because they not letting you know what's happening to you. These is the deities that they invoking. You understand what I'm saying? When they invoke Janus in January, and Saturn, Chronos, the crown, the chronology, the Chronos virus. You see? And so on and so forth. This is what you're calling on. And so when you say the key, you see it right there in the front. You see in the front of the Vatican, you see the keyhole. You see the keyhole, and you see, that today the pontiff is Francis. You understand what I'm saying? And though these is his keys, this the key, man, but he's not Janus. This is Janus. You see, he holding them keys for him, but that unlock all the chambers in that motherfucker. Unlock all the chambers. I seen the documentary where they show this motherfucker got to go through the whole goddamn, I say, god damn. He got to make sure every door locked. And when he get up, he got to open them motherfuckers too. You know what I'm saying? So he got a job on his motherfucking hand. That's for goddamn sure. And so again, you see here, and also arches. And I showed you that in his many arches and many hallways, and it gets deeper than that. You see what I'm saying? But showing you that all the aspects on the physical level of Janus is in the St. Peter's Basilica. You see? And the carryover from that, you know what I'm saying, is the Pope's position, the papal position. You see? And so we got to look, and and that's why he's Chronos of the day. The calendar you own is the Gregorian calendar. And do you know this motherfucker got the dragon? Do y'all know that motherfucker Pope Gregory the 13th? You see? This motherfucker, and that show you right there, they don't give a goddamn about no goddamn, no motherfucking scriptures. Let me show you this motherfucker shit, and before I get out of here. This is just the first. Pope Gregory the 13th. Here he is. This wicked motherfucker. Oh my God. This is a wicked motherfucker. Let me see if I can get this picture, man. This ugly. God damn. I hope I could get this. This motherfucker look crazy than a motherfucker. They probably ain't gonna even let me get it. Let me see if I can get it, y'all. They ain't gonna let me get it. I'll take a snapshot of that motherfucker. I got to have that. He look insane than a motherfucker. That motherfucker look insane. Let me see. Hold on, let me drop it in there. Okay, let me clip that motherfucker. But I'm gonna show you the dragon, Doc. I ain't gonna let him off the hook. I'm gonna show you the dragon. Now this is this Pope Gregory the 13th. That motherfucker eyes, that motherfucker look like he gone off. He gone off some of that mouth shit. Let me see. Now let me show you this motherfucker casket now. Let me show you the casket. You think he give a fuck about some scriptures? And he gonna put a goddamn dragon in the Vatican. There you go, right there. They know I've been did this one. Yeah, look at this shit. This shit crazy. And motherfuckers gonna respect these motherfuckers that they telling the truth. Hold on, y'all. Look at this. This the motherfucker. Look at him. This is in the Vatican. This motherfucker got a dragon on his sarcophagus. This the motherfucker dated the Gregorian calendar now. This is the calendar that gets by everybody in the goddamn world right now. He's Chronos. And this motherfucker, and it crazy, the drag. Look at this shit. He got dragons all over the motherfucking place. He got dragons all over the place. This is another aspect. You know, this is another aspect. So they ain't, you know, and like I say, now, when I break that shit down, you know, which I will tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do it tonight. When you talk about the etymology, now, when I broke that I did presentations on the Serpentine language, you see, and, you know, you got prefixes and suffixes that, you know, they denote a serpentine or dragon origin. Now, one of those prefixes, suffixes is or. You see, you find it in Gorgon. You see, you find it in Oris. You see, but, you know, it's in other aspects of the dragon. You see, such as when you talk about the OR, portal, you see, because the dragon is known to move back and forth, you know, through different portals. He even Morpheus. I show Morpheus got on, when you see him sitting in the chair, if you look him up, Morpheus, the one where he's sitting in the chair with the glasses, you see he got on the lizard skin jacket with the green tie. You see, you know, so, you know, that was he's the dragon. He's got the aspect of the dragon. Okay. So when you say janitor, see, that's serpentine. That's a form of the dragon. You see, he got some aspect of the doctor. Now, what would show and prove that the doctor is rooted in serpentine etymology? You know what a serpent, the caduceus, the symbol of medicine, the twin serpent, also the brazen serpent. So you got the phrase, the second kill you can heal you. You see what I'm saying? So you see the serpentine is in that. So when you talk about janitor, door, you know what I'm saying? And you got to understand that's when the click and then come in. The door is a metaphysical door. You see? Now another one that I'm going to show you, and I'm, like I say, I'm not going to do it all tonight because I got lined up. Lined up. I'm going to be right black tomorrow. You feel me? Nightcrawler. You see, if you watch X-Men, you see, he's serpentine. You see, that motherfucker he teleport. You see what I'm saying? So he moved from one plane, and there's the portal. He moves from one plane to the other, and he's a serpent. He's a dragon. You see his tail and everything. He's the dragon. And so again, you know, we'll go over that. That's, you know, and the dragon coming. I had the one with Dracula. If you saw that last Dracula, where you see the motherfucker, he would metamorphosis. You know, even in that, you get the metamorphosis. You see Dracula, he would turn into a whole goddamn thing of bats, and then he'll come back into himself. You see, so he's able to metamorphosis. You see, that's another aspect of the dragon. Nah, it's crazy, but you got to know that shit. If you don't know it, you miss, a powerful point. They're just like when you see dragons, they love. Now, if you got the European dragon, see, the European dragon is a beast. He's just destructive. Now, the dragon in Africa and the East, the Naga dragon, these is dragons of knowledge. They help. They help. You see what I'm saying? They love libraries. You'll see dragons in libraries. And you also see dragons in treasure. They love the treasure. Now, you going to look, now when you look at the leprechaun, you look at the leprechaun of the day, you see what I'm saying? The leprechaun, he loved it. He's an aspect of the dragon. You see, he loved that damn treasure. Now, if you look at fortune, you will see, or in fortune, you see what I'm saying? So you will see that is also rooted in the Serpentine etymology. So you see that Janus is also the dragon. Look it up now. We're going to get deep now. And so that's just a little bit today to show you that it ain't no Peter, it's Pater. And you look it up, Pater. Matter of fact, before I get out of here, let me see if I can look it up for you. You see? You see? Here you go. Just so I can show you now. Just so I can show you. I want you to think I'm make it up. Didn't make it up. And then we'll come back tomorrow. I'm going to tighten everything up. And we're going to start class again tomorrow. We're going to come harder tomorrow than what we did today. We just warming up. Okay, let me drop this in here. Okay. And so when you look it up, Pater, and you see Janus Pater. Did I drop it in there? Did I drop Janus Pater in there? There it is right there. So when you see Janus Pater, that means Janus father. It's not Peter, it's Pater. See? And they didn't play niggas because they didn't play you. They didn't play you in there talking about, no, it's Pater, father, Janus Pater. You understand what I'm saying? And when you and the Jew played on it, because what he did is he added IU. You understand what I'm saying? IU, which is Jew. Ain't no J. It's IU. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Judean would have been IUDEAN, Judean. Or Jew would have just been IU. You take the IU and put it in front of Pater, it would have been Jupater or Jupiter. You see what I'm saying? So you'll see, you got to understand the etymology of all of this. Even Uranus, they saying Janus is another aspect of Uranus. So all of them planets are named after the Roman deities. You see, and a lot of them are interchangeable. And so you'll see that they still worshiping them today. That's not no Peter. You can see Saturn, you can see Janus, and you can see Pan. Matter of fact, I got some shit where Pan is still all over the Vatican because they got so much shit up there. If you don't know what's up there, and you don't get pictures, you wouldn't even, man, they got all type of Roman. I say, damn, they got Pan all in the wall, just like he is. Horn, the goat ears come. I say the Catholics is a motherfucker. Yeah, all right, family. This is the first episode. We'll be right back tomorrow. You'll see the links go up. Be in the house. I'm gonna come in much early. You know what I'm saying? Strengthen this, our, metaphysical hand in this world out here because it's too much shit. They don't hide it under no veil. The shit is out in the open. They put this shit out there, but they put the veil on your mind so that you don't see it. It's right there. And I'm going to show you the shit is right there. And you're going to be like, God damn, and they don't have to hide nothing. They put it in your face. They hide it right in your face and put the veil on your mind. I'm going to take that veil off. You know, every chance I get, I'm going to take that motherfucker off so that you can see what is right in front of your face. This is the General Sara, Suten, Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.